First up, we have Warfare 1917. In Warfare 1917, you are put in control of either the German or the British forces. Okay, and I'll jump into our first match. The loading screens are pretty short, so that's nice. Okay, from this toolbar below, you'll select which units you want to place. Right now we only have one available, the private. And they're pretty basic. They have rifles, and there's about 7 in a group. Now what we're doing here is we're filling up the trench, and the enemy is trying to take our ground, but we're also trying to take theirs. So I'm gonna fill up the trench, and once it's all filled up, we're gonna rush them. So I'll send these guys out, and it looks like we're gonna win this one pretty quickly. Okay, so that little red bar up in the right hand corner, that's their morale, and it's about gone. But we won by taking the ground, so that's good. And after every match you win XP, and you have little XP points up there. Okay, here's the upgrade menu where you can spend your XP points on upgrades for your soldiers, and I'll get some poison gas. And so that's the basics of Warfare 1917. It's a fun game if you like strategy. Next up is Adrenaline Challenge, and we'll jump right in here. The first level training is pretty easy. Okay, the controls are simple. You use your little arrow keys. Up is accelerate, and the left and right are for balancing your bike. As you progress, the levels do get quite a bit harder, and you use the spacebar to change the direction of your bike. So for those flips there, right when I go around this corner, I hit spacebar so that I don't land on my face. Okay, here's Crush the Castle. In Crush the Castle, you play as a catapult, and you like to kill royalty. So you click the mouse button once to start your catapult, and you click it again to release the projectile. And it's basically a bloody Angry Birds, but without those nice birds and cartoony graphics. The graphics do look pretty realistic. There's a bunch of levels, and you can go back and play the ones that you've already played, and each level gets harder. Like this castle, this one's actually pretty easy, but there's some that are like completely all stone, and you have to get the catapult to the little ball just in the right place. But it is a very fun game. Okay, in Learn to Fly, as you saw, you are a penguin who just wants to fly. Okay, you start off with a basic little cliff and you go about 10 feet. After every level you get cash based on your altitude, flight, length, and all that stuff. And with the money that you make, you buy upgrades for your rockets, your sled, and stuff. And eventually you will kill that snowman. Okay, and last but not least, we have Submachine. In Submachine, it's... you wander around, you don't really know why you're there at first. And if I say anything else, I'll probably spoil it. But it makes you feel alone, and it's just one of the most creepiest games I've played, but it's not... it doesn't try to make itself creepy, but it just feels that way. And it's a point and click.